Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today, I am playing some Minecraft. But rather than being in that one dimension you always see Minecraft in, what if we were in a different dimension? And today is the answer to that question, because I'm working on my giant sandstone tunnel, which connects to my giant stone tunnel. Honestly, I think there's just something really cool. Like, having a tiny render distance sucks most of the time, but there is a tiny bit of upside in that projects like this look like they're infinite, and I want to do the same, but with my sandstone tunnel, and that's what today's video is. It is gonna be an opportunity to hang out. And I want to do the, you know, like, usually I think, like, let's jump straight into the craziness, right? But I think for today's live stream, I wanna do that thing streamers do where they're like, you know, before we start the stream, we're gonna, like, start the stream. And the reason I want to do that is because, you know what, I wanna be a real streamer, like insert real streamer here. But no, the reason I want to do that is because of the fact. Also, I actually don't know how long I want this tunnel to be. Didn't really consider that till just now. But the reason I want to do that is because I don't know, I've been really enjoying the stream schedule we've had recently. The whole, like, you know, we stream when we stream, and that's a random number of days a week. But one of the things, like, I don't like this about myself, but I've learned it that's kind of true, is like one of the best things to do is to, like, force yourself to do something, and then at the last minute be like, actually, you know, it's fine if you don't. It's all good whether you do or you don't. Also, I got a job so I can pay more taxes. Moi, I love you. Thank you, Celtic69. What a fun name you have. I think one of the best feelings is, like, not having to do something, but, like, feeling good about it. And, you know, the cool thing about streams is, like, usually they're fun enough that, like, I don't really care. But still, whenever it becomes, like, an obligation, I like to be like, I'll get myself out of that. And, like, I think that's such a terrible... Oh, oopsie. I think that's such a terrible attitude for living life normally, that I really don't like to say it as, like, yeah, well, it's a good way for me to be. Like, I think, I think there's lots of things that work out on an individual level that are probably pretty bad when applied to a more than individual level. And one of those things is like, you know what? If you don't want to do something, just don't. And it's like, well, if the person regulating the electricity supply into your house decides that, then, you know what? One, you don't have electricity, or two, you die. You know, pretty extreme outcomes for that sort of thing. And yeah, it's like as a result, I've been in an interesting place recently. Maybe you want to know what that interesting place is. But yeah, so I also, this last week, it's been really annoying. I've been trying really hard to, like, think. You know, I think thinking time is underrated. Speaking of thinking time, thank you, Jace Baines. That's a fun... I've never met a Jace, and I've never met a Baines in my life. Honestly, Jace might be your stage name. What do I know? But thank you for becoming a member, Jace. Assuming that is your name. Here's my ticket tax. Thanks for giving me something to do while I work on my architecture homework, says UCAT. Thank you so much, Mr. UCAT, or person UCAT. Thank you very much. Title goes here, UCAT. You know, are you even a cat? That's the real question I want to ask. Someone's got to do it. The audio is off sync. That might be on you. Actually, wait. Yeah, no. You know, I've been having the craziest issues trying to get, like, decent webcam quality, and the simple answer is, hey, Dignity, thank you for becoming a channel member. 643. That's a milestone, I think. They're all different numbers, which is great. Yeah, your audio is wacky. It's probably fine. You know what? Most of the time, like, a lot of people assume if they have issues with YouTube that's on me. And you know what? The sync is really off. Do you mean between my mouth and when I say something? Honestly, I get freaked out when I try to look at myself and work that stuff out. I can never be sure. I'm gonna quickly see what I can do. So yeah, if it doesn't work now, okay, wait, we're gonna up the frame rate. Oh, and I don't exist anymore. Okay, here's 60 FPS. Are we better now? Ooh, look at all these extra frames we have. Wait, let's show you 24 FPS for comparison. So here's me moving around at 24 FPS. Can you see? Honestly, to me, it looks exactly the same. It looks way more delayed, though. Whereas if I go to 60 FPS... At 60 FPS, it's less delayed. Oh, it freezes every now and then. But... Huh, it's interesting that the lower the frame rate, the more the delay. You'd assume that more processing... Whatever, you're not... you enjoying these frames, chat? I hope you are. It's so bizarre that 60 FPS is better. You would have guessed the other way around, but I guess... You know, glad I haven't recorded any, Oh, no, I've recorded so many videos. But they're videos, you can fix it. What are you thinking, videos? I'm a girl, my name's Cat, so I think it counts as you cat. You know what, you are in fact a cat. You cat. You know, you say you cat, but like, is that a cat from the UK? You know, a you cat? Or is that like... You know, I'm not going to think about it too much. But thank you very much for the tip. I hope that you enjoy many things about your life. Unless you... Wait, you're not... That didn't mean that, but I'll stick with it. That's a nice thing to say to someone. And you know, I'm a nice person. So, you know, I've been... One of the things I really like is, like, thinking time. That's one of the reasons I like these streams is, like, I share some of the things that I have inside my head, and I like getting them out into the world. There's, like, there's a nature that honestly, I feel a little guilty that, like, I enjoy streaming sometimes. I'm like, oh, you know, people are tipping me, and people are, you know, like, given all the support I get, I should be you know, to make it up for all of that, I should be hating this, you know, to make balance in the world. If I don't hate what I'm doing, then where's the fairness in the universe, you know? And obviously that's bonkers, but also it's hard to like entirely wipe out the feeling that it should be true. Also, gotta go, so here's early text. Also, I found you beating Minecraft without going to the Nether stream is great for... Okay, I have to find... I got it. What is it great for? I want to know. Great for walking on the treadmill, too. Oh, yeah, when I lived in Vegas and there was a gym in my apartment complex. Side note, you know, I missed that so much. I don't think I get more in shape by having a gym. I think I just feel less bad about eating food by being like, well, it's okay, because I went to the gym for half an hour earlier. Which, honestly, that's a better life, right? But I'm watching YouTube videos, like, especially long ones, on there. I enjoyed that a lot. I watched a bunch of, I know, like, there's some videos that I can't watch in my normal life that I feel like, yeah, this is perfect for the treadmill. Like, I don't know, I feel like there was a half an hour Graham Stephan video. Like, I like his stuff. I'm very interested in personal finance, but, like, it was very US dollar heavy, and I don't live in US dollars. I mean, I do, but, like, all of my income is in American dollars, but all of my life is in Great British pounds. Did you know the UK doesn't use the dollar? It's funny, actually. Every time I mention something like that, most people are like, yep, of course I knew that. And some people are like, you know, I just never considered it before. Like, a lot of things that are obvious when you think about them aren't obvious when you don't think about them. And I think that's why a lot of dumb things prevail, because, like, thinking about... That's why we need thinking time, right? Not thinking about things is the easiest way to end up not knowing about things, or having underformed opinions about those things, I guess we could say. Yet removing this island altogether feels weird, but, like, what else are we gonna do, you know? I might put some, like, islands in the void just to make up for this, but for now, let's leave some endstone. Kind of feels weird to do, but I guess we've got to. And let's destroy this endstone. Boom, it's gone. Anyway, so thank you very much, Red Dead Wolf. Thank you, Jay Spains. Is it? You know, I want to ask so many questions. Like, people with like slightly bizarre names are like, oh, you know, so like, is it pronounced Jace or is it JC? You know, there's so many questions, but I won't bother you. Instead, I'll say, I think that I only just realized how similar Sandstone and Endstone look. That was dangerous. Honestly, I should get those sandstone corners put in sooner rather than later. Because this gap is very foolable. Like, I feel like I'm gonna fall through. Did living in the US change your opinion on tipping waiters/waitresses? Oh, you know what? Living in America, like, so I've been to America for like weeks before, and it didn't, I would say. Like, okay, this is gonna enact so much. You know, I'm sorry, squeaky wheel. This is a long-standing do not talk about topic because of all the craziness that comes from it. But living in San Francisco is a high cost living city. I spent like 3 weeks there, maybe a little more. I think it was 3 weeks. Anyway, so I spent 3 weeks in a very high cost living city, and that sort of city makes me go, yeah, we need to. Tipping is extra dumb. Like, allowing this system to exist sucks. But then when you go to, then I lived in a low cost living city for, you know, just under 3 months, like Las Vegas. Las Vegas is like really cheap in terms of major cities. Like it's not cheap compared to living in a shack in the middle of Louisiana, sure, but it's cheap compared to other American cities. And that you'd expect that I would be in favor of tipping because these people need it. But like I think tipping works great for money that like people want but don't need. In fact, what I would want most, I think like we can talk about rational economics all day long, but when you need, money, you work, that your incentives get very messed up in a way that it doesn't when you want money. Like if a good tip is the difference between you buying a nice car or a bad car or something like that, then you know what, you're gonna be, you can actually do extra service. But like, if tips are literally what you require to live, then like, that feels a bit different. So yeah, I'm like, I at least understand the importance. I feel like I feel a lot better tipping somewhere it's like, yeah, this is the additional cash. If he relies on it, that's on him. But like it, like this isn't money that is going straight on rent. Whereas when it's like, oh yeah, if I don't tip them, they might not eat this week. It's like very, very different feeling, right? So Kat, what conditioner do you use, Moopsfix? Do you want to know a secret? I stopped using conditioner in school because I actually, the logic is something like, you know what? Given that the number one the number one criticism of my hair is always like oily, right? And something about conditioner is deliberately adding oil to it. And I was like, well, I'm gonna, for now, we'll just like bypass this. And yeah, given that people like are always peeking on it for that, it's like let's avoid that. Let's work that. Also, I've worked for tips before. That's a reasonable perspective. Yeah, I value tipping in the UK because no one expects a tip. Whenever I tip, people are like, wow, that's cool. No one would ever be like, you didn't tip, WTF, man. I remember the first time I went out for a dinner with friends, and these are rich, not rich. These are well-to-do friends who, like, their parents could pay for them to do driving lessons. They owned cars at 17, which, where I live, is a rarity. Or maybe just in my income circle is a rarity. Hey, thank you, _____. Thank you for becoming a support cat. And indeed, the 644th cat, member. We're all cats here, really, if you think about it. Hence why I'm tipping you right now, Dignity. Right, like if that. Okay, so something that has happened recently. I need to find a double digits. I'm not gonna. Even talking about expenses when they're large enough seems like a weird flex. I'm not gonna mention it. But like, I need to find a lot of money to pay the government with because I miscalculated. Like if I miscalculated how much I would need to give a bank, which means I need basically. I to buy the house that I really want to live in, I need to find an amount of money that is scary to think about and say out loud. That is in a number of digits that you might not think should exist. And like, so for a while I was like, okay, how can I get that money together within 3-4 months? Whatever a house takes to complete. And when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just have to stream or have to, something about that made me feel like so much worse. I don't enjoy that. I think that if I was streaming because I had to, I feel like my streams might be worse. Maybe they'd be better because I'd be like, I wouldn't be insulting as many strangers or something like that. But the difference between having to and wanting to is kind of big. I feel like the ideal world is everyone wanting to do things and then doing the things they want to do. That's a nice, easy, not very controversial opinion, I feel like. Okay, so the rest of these torches go on sand. Oh look, one piece of sand is missing now. Of the entire batches we placed, that's it. Okay, not what I was expecting, but sure. let's take some more sand. Place some endstone away, I guess. Let's place all of the sand we have, because then we can place the torches, stop the Enderman spawning, etc. Tax fraud with Toy Cat. Finish the story about your rich friends. Oh yeah, so I had a bunch of I wouldn't they weren't rich. I wouldn't say they were just from, you know, so I went to school in a town, and around the town were a bunch of villages. Some of those villages were really well off, and some of them were like kind of well off, and some were not so well off. Interestingly enough, the town itself was the only not well-to-do bit. I don't know what the logic behind that is. I could explain sometime, I'm sure. But anyway, basically, so they all had like some amount of wealth, so they all had cars and stuff. And I went out to dinner for one of their birthday. Like, they invited me, like, oh yeah, you need to come. And then like, no one, like, at the end, you know, I was like, everyone like worked out surgically how to get the exact amount of money down to the penny that was owed. And I was like, you know, everyone should like, you know, given that, you know, you spent like, I don't know, 20 something on a meal here, like, let's get like a quid or something. You know, like, I feel like in the UK, the tipping culture is like, if you can, throw some, especially like, you know, you're a large group, throw some money or whatever at the person. And like, everyone was like, looking, you know, like, everyone just kind of looked at me funny, like, no one, I couldn't get anyone on board with the idea, because it's like, why would we spend more money than we need to? Like, and like, you know, I'm such an anti-tipping person that was like weird to me to have to play that position. But maybe that's just me being such contrarian that whenever someone is like super anti-tipping, I get like on them about it just because I'm fun. Like, I don't know. I have a friend who lives like in a tiny village, and so like the delivery drivers have to go so far to get to her, because she lives like, I don't know, 10 miles away from the nearest civilization or something, and or the nearest like big settlement. And so I'm always like, ah, yeah, so glad you tipped the driver, right? And she's like, ah, can't afford to tip the driver. And then I'll say the fun slogans on the internet, like, if you can't afford to tip, you can't afford to eat. Yeah, basically I'm just a terrible human being that likes to guilt people over everything. That's what we can really take from this story. Man, there are so many Endermen here. I hope the same thing doesn't start happening where they pick up my torches. That would be terrible. Anyway, is there a playlist of this world that says Hesitant PD? Honestly, that might be a fun thing to put together, right? But, like, the simplest way is, like, watch the Let's Plays or watch the unlisted live streams. Almost all of the live streams in there are to do with this world, if you want to see me working on it. Honestly, I wish that was, like, an easier thing to just put out there. But YouTube's not very... I don't know. YouTube won't recommend playlists, and it's very tricky to get people to find them. So it's not a thing that I spend a lot of time doing. But I would like to. $3 dono if you throw your shids into the void. You know, as much as I would love your $3, 8 pizza 76858, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. See, right, that's a great example. Like, if I need that $3, because, like, you know, my electricity bill's due tomorrow. My electricity bills are insane right now. Like, I can talk about that another time, though. But, you know, electricity's due tomorrow. They're going to cut it off otherwise. I better make these $3. I mean, I can get more shares. But that's sad, right? You don't want someone to do something they don't want to do because, you know, if they don't, then they... Right? That's like an unideal, optimal... a suboptimal societal decision, in my opinion. I don't know how all these Endermen get here, honestly. I would love to know how. Okay, we're going to make a jump. Oh, that's scary every time. Okay, now let's place torches on this side. And if we do that, and then maybe, like, leave on the boat and come back, I'm hoping everything will be gone. That's my dream. Let's see if it comes true. But yeah, also, Joe McMullahund. With this money, buy a sandwich. This is a demand. Says, here's Chrissy. I will buy a sandwich. I'm sorry I missed that. I buy sandwiches, like, far too often. Hey Toycat, love your videos on both channels. Hey, both channels? What do you mean, both? You mean all? I'm just kidding. But a big help in these crazy times. Ideas for a video on the second channel. Borders of groups like IS, Houthi, etc. versus the governments. Yeah, I mentioned in a video before that when we talk about borders, we talk about, like, borders excluding weird revolutionary groups, but, like, one day those weird revolutionary groups might have to be recognized. And there's an interesting, like, dilemma about that, so... I don't think I will do it, but it would be fun, right? But yeah, so it was really interesting, like... I know, it's weird when you're in the opposite position to what you expect you want to be in. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's a sign of growth, or maybe that's a sign that I'm, like, such a contrarian that I can't even, like, have a consistent stance on, like, one of the fundamentals in wages that alters the world. Who knows for sure. Also, the best thing about you is you're interesting enough to listen to, but easy to sleep to. So if I ever wake up, I can just join in and be engaged, says Charlie Moore. I'll take that as a compliment. No, thank you very much, Charlie Moore. I've said this before, but I feel weird when people say, like, oh yeah, I sleep to your videos, it's so easy. And it's like, but like, is that a compliment? Like, you know what, your videos put me to sleep. But you know what, I've started to try and take it as one. So thank you, Charlie Moore. I appreciate it. His sick channel is the best. You know, how many channels does Toycat have? It's a big question. No, YouTube really incentivizes you to have multiple channels. And it's like, it used to be, there was a time where YouTube basically, like, it was a dumb idea to have separate channels for anything. I don't know when that period ended. Let's call it 2011 or something. Because, like, you know, so there was a thing, channels, really big channels would pay or sell, whichever way you want to see it. You could pay big channels to upload your videos onto their channel, or, you know, they would take your ad revenue and they do it for that. Because then all of their subscribers would see that video, and obviously, like, ooh, they might hear about you, and they can make some ad revenue. And, like, there were so many channels that existed on that business model, but then YouTube realized, this is kind of weird. We should, when people subscribe to a channel, they want to see one thing. Let's try and show them that one thing rather than everything. And as soon as they did that, like, if I wanted to make geography videos on this channel, they would do terribly, because most of the Minecraft audience are like, why are you just talking over Google Maps today? Or whatever it is. And vice versa, like, if people subscribe for the maps, why am I talking about tipping while I'm mining in my end in Minecraft? What is all of this, you know? And, so yeah, like, having multiple channels is, like, the only smart move right now. Because otherwise you get this thing where, like, both your types of content hurt your other types of content. It's a whole thing. People come to you expecting Minecraft and they get philosophy and lectures and house fires. Always near. Thank you. Also, thank you, Queen Royale Exquisite, for the $5 tip. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Oh, they have a little something. What's it say? Number 1. There we go. That's cute. Yeah, YouTube has this thing called stickers, and every now and then someone tips with stickers, and I think that's like, it's. I wonder, like, you know, because YouTube is like a big promoter for those things. Like, to me, it always seemed like, you know, does anyone really want this? But then every now and then someone does it, so I guess they do. I guess they do. Most YouTubers I watch do gaming content, have multiple channels. Yeah, I remember my favorite trend on YouTube. Okay, you know, I don't know why I enjoy this so much, but there was this phase in the early 2010s where every vlog YouTuber was making a gaming channel. Gaming content was, like, easy to make, very popular. So every vlogger was making a gaming channel. And then, like, 5 years later, there was this phase where every gaming channel was making a vlog channel because, like, the Casey Neistat style vlogs of the world were going crazy. And it meant that these, like, newfound millionaires, or if they're not millionaires, like 100,000-aires, you know, could, like, do fun things and make that the basis for their videos. Like, I think it's always so interesting to see the cycles the world goes in. Because you know, my take is the world is going in cycles. Did you torch the roof? Are they spawning up there and teleporting? Yeah, that's gonna be my new theory. I bet I didn't torch the new bits of the roof that I built. I bet that's the mistake area we've got now. Because you see, there's none down here naturally happening. Also, iBoxCat has the most random girls ever. iBoxCat is probably the single most frustrating typo for IBX Toycat. You know, to this day, I question it, and I say, what is going on there? Like, you know, it's not even like it's, like, close. If it was, like, kind of close, and that's why it was a thing. It'd be like, well, that's fine. It's just IBX, iBox. I guess it's probably autocorrect. Except, you know, autocorrects wouldn't do that unless it thinks I'm like an Apple box cat. Whatever. Also, Jack, thank you for the tip. And here's for your house fund taxes, Jen Emerson Hutchings. Thank you so much. I've spent so much of my last week, like, an amount you wouldn't believe, just stressing about, like, we both know there's, you know, like, me and the person selling the house, we both have a number in mind that I'm sure we could agree to about how much to pay for this house. But because they're being super slow about it, I'm assuming so they can try and find out people who might offer more. Like, it's been like a week and I'm like, I need to get this going fast. And they're like, it took 6 days to get back and be like, yeah, I won't do this. And it's like, how about this? And it'll be like, yeah, I'll get back to you later today. It's the end of the day after and they haven't gotten back to me. It's just like, like the biggest financial decision I'm going to make in my life is being held up. You know, whether I even have to make it is being held up by like, yeah, I'll get around to it when I get around to it.
Here is my toy cat tax. I'm to a point where I have to put your unlisted live streams to put me to sleep. Thanks for all the work on your 3 out of 4 channels. Blessings.
Hey, thank you so much, Tusk Jesus Freak. I didn't realize, like, my, one of my new editors mentioned something like, you know, you make a lot of videos across your channels. And I was like, it's not that hard to, like... I didn't realize until recently, like, yeah, I guess I upload a lot, huh? I don't know how I upload a lot. Like, I never do much in an individual day, it feels like. And then I take days off, too, and it's like not many, but, like, I do take days off. It's like, how does that add up to this many videos? Honestly, yeah, it's, I think this is why time tracking's so important for people. Like, if you asked me what I did some days, I'd be like, I don't know, probably nothing. Like, I felt like it's so full of yourself to assume you did things in a day. It's probably a bad attitude. Also, give me kips, says Gabriella Visa. Oh, by the way, I missed Benar's tip, and by the way, I'm going to replay it. This made me laugh when I read it the other day. Oh, it doesn't show up. He said, so I thought you only made inaccurate geography/history videos, and so my kid got me into Minecraft, and I found your sarcastic Minecraft videos. Cheers, lad. You know, I'm glad you like them, and by that I mean I'm glad you hate them, but like I'm glad you watch them, I guess. But yeah, I've been like, because I've just had this one, like, the biggest like thing that will decide what my life is like 3 months from now is what is happening this week, very slowly, with this house negotiation thing. It's all I can think about, because like, how could you think about something else? And I feel one of the things that like drives me forwards is like having something in mind that I'm excited for in the future. You know, like it's a dumb way of living and probably is bad in some ways, but like whatever, I do it anyway. So I've got like 2 really exciting things in my future. I'm moving to New York for a few months to something visa situation, and oh god, these don't line up. And I'm also, you know, it's an expensive but temporary, once-in-a-lifetime little move thing I'm excited about. And then I'm hopefully hopefully going to be living in the greatest city on earth, Londinium. But despite both of these 2 things are entirely reliant on someone making arbitrary decisions about whether I can or can't. And it's just like, this is the worst. This is not what I want in life at all. Anyway, are these torches close enough to each other? They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're perfect. Yeah, I think between them, we should be good. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to catch the whole stream, but a quick reminder of Leaflet's validity. Oh, that's an old reference, but it checks out. And by old, I mean like a few days. On the internet, a few days is like years, though. Oh god, this is a lot of endstone I should pick up. Yeah, it does feel wasteful to just leave the endstone, but I also have too much endstone and a desire to mine more. Also, I don't know if they're hit, you're pretty cool too. Thank you very much. You know what? I think Leaflet deserves some validation, unless they're not here, in which case, Leaflet, you traitor. You were meant to destroy the insert bad thing here, not not join them. You know, pretty cool memes, aren't they fun? Okay, so, hi Togat, I'm a big fan. Just wanted to say hi. Been to all your streams and was wondering what your next big project's going to be. My next big project is going to be... my next big project video is this End Village I just finished. I don't think that's out. And my next big project I'm working on is the Obsidian biome. It's what I've been slowly doing recently. Hope to make some good progress on that. You know, I'm just gonna... It's inefficient, but I'm just gonna turn the sandstone into slabs at a crafting table. Getting a stonecutter out is just too much work. Actually, is it? You know, let's go make a stonecutter in the village. But yeah, by the way, Kim Jong-un says, you promised a third channel review of Horizontal Bread. Also, y'all watching the stream, becoming a member is definitely worth it. Thank you, Kim Jong-un, for the oh god, for the recommendation of membership. Man, you know, I don't like that Enderman can just teleport out boats. That feels underhanded. Okay, well, he's gone now. So there goes that. Okay, so let's just fly over there. There's probably a stonecutter here already, honestly. It seems like the sort of thing I would have made. Is it in here? Stonecutter? No stonecutter. Okay, let's just go make a stonecutter real quick. There's an ender chest somewhere around here, I want to say. Oh, if I hadn't made an end chest in the end, that's a crucial miscalculation, I reckon. Well, there's no stonecutters. There's just a lot of endermen. Okay, whatever. We'll use a crafting table. Where's a crafting table at? Actually, is there one up here? No. Where did I put my stonecutter and where did I put my crafting table? I don't know where I put most things in Minecraft, honestly. Oh, here's an end chest. Perfect. Okay, so we need one of these and some wood, right? I think it's 3 wood and 1 ingot. So, where are you at? Wood. 1, 2, 3. And... Also, you know, I'm not going to leave the torches in there. That's a bad place to leave torches, huh? And then we need to find a crafting table. There's probably just one in this same room. There was a lot of things in this. I couldn't comprehend it all. Nope, there's no crafting table. Yeah, I have this chocolate. This gets better. Chocolate will make a lot of things better. I do hear that. Hey, thank you, Jake, for the £2 tip. This is some of your best content yet. No one can tell me otherwise. Hey, thank you, Darian. That means a lot. Also, I'm a big fan, 6'4" to be precise. That is a very funny joke, Jake. I get it. You know, big fan. But then you flip the script. Oh god, what do you need for a stonecutter? It's not 1 iron, it's stone. Oh, I've got stone. It's fine. And then we'll just put the wood away somewhere else. You know, we'll deal with that when we get to that. By the way, oh my god. Oh my god.
Enjoy our time. Just keep doing whatever it is you do. Hope this helps with your miscalculation.
Oh my god.
Right? Indeed.
Thank you so much, Vitalini Sisyphus. That is a crazy name. And a crazier tip. You know, we've never had a $420.69 tip. Oh my god. I wish you many a high... I hope that you have both of those things in your future. I hope you have a 420 and a 69. I hope both those things happen to you soon as a thank you. I hope they happen at the same time. Honestly, you would deserve it. That is he paid house tax. The funny thing is, literally the thing I was mentioning was like, oh yeah, I owe the government a lot of, like, I will owe the government if I buy this. A lot more tax than I previously had worked out. And so he is paying the Toy Cat tax in the most literal sense. That is, you know, like, literally the tax I need to pay to the authorities so that I can own my home. The Toy Cat's tax, if you will. He paid Toy Cat's tax. Or the Toy Cat tax, if you want to put it that way. And you know what? You gotta give him props. You've gotta give him props. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is beyond nutty. And there we go. See now, and then there's one slightly less worrying thing. But yeah, no, thank you. Also, Arthur Murray, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the club. Also, Vitalin Sisyphus, See, that's the fastest way anyone's ever made a name for themselves. You're not gonna forget that name anytime soon. Sorry, wait, Vitalin who? But no, no one's out tipping them. Exactly. That's it's undoable. You can't beat $420.69. Thank you for the dab cat as well. Thank you so much. But yeah, does this look right? I don't think this looks right. I think we need to replace those in there. I really can't quite get over that one today. Again, see, right? There's an interesting difference of like that being for like see, although here's the thing, when it's that big, I feel like when you need that, it's much more like, oh yeah, my life is like 5% less stressful over the next 4 months than it otherwise would be, or 4 point. I have concluded the only logical thing one can under the circumstances, and that was that the tip is so big that it broke the stream. By the way, don't you love seeing that, like, my webcam's slowly sorting its settings through, but, like, live? I enjoy that. Maybe you do, too. Anyway, so, hello, I'm AbYex, Toy Cat, and you need to refresh if you are having problems. Unless you're not having problems, in which case, don't. Also, £420, 69 be a superior tip by almost £120, British pounds rule. You know, I'm really torn about whether it's good to have a strong currency or a weak currency like that. Like, yeah, £420, more than $420. Oops, not like this is Vitalin. You know, Vitalini, just because, like, you know, there's many things I should be curious about. Can you explain your username to me? You know, as a connoisseur of usernames, as you'll know from this channel, I can't help but be intensely curious. What's the scoop? But yeah, your webcam has personality. One of the things I want to do first, like, again, as soon as I get back from the US, as soon as my house, and various debts relating to the purchase of said house, and taxes and whatnot are paid, I want to improve my stream camera setup. Like, it's embarrassing how bad. Like, you know, like, I feel like so regularly a lot of guilt about, like, you know, I'm a professional, but, like, I'm so bad with, like, basics. Like, you know, why did the stream crash just then? Because I can't even tell you. I genuinely can't. I would love to. I'd love to be like, well, the reason is like, nah, every PC I've ever built gives random blue screens. Every PC I haven't built, but just use, like, some combination of things I do with it, breaks the computers that I use. And I don't know why that is. It doesn't seem like it should be that way. And yet it is that way. I watch these streams like a podcast while I play Minecraft, says Vorhan. I honestly, you know, that's like one of the approved way. That's on the approved list of ways to enjoy Toycat streams. You might say, what do you mean there's an approved list of ways? And you heard me. You heard me. Yeah. That's an authorized use of Toycat. Like, no, I think playing a podcast, or playing a game while listening to a podcast, particularly Minecraft, like, I find that to be such a joy. And knowing that, like, other people get that same joy I get, that's like the feeling that makes me enjoy making videos. It's one of the feelings. I'd say also, like, inspiring people. You know, allowing people to have more fun makes me, like, I feel like I get a secondhand buzz from that. Like, yeah, this is my fun now. I'm going to enjoy it all I like. You can't stop me. Which is a bizarre feeling to have, but it is my feelings. You better believe. Okay, so I've got enough of these stacks to probably go like another 10 blocks out, I'm going to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm going to assume we can get like most of the way there. It's going to be great. I'm questioning your sanity, Toycat. You should question my sanity, IDK. No, I've had like the worst week for everything. Like, every time I try to go to sleep, all I can think about is like the uncertainty around my future, which can't be resolved until it is or isn't in truly drastically different ways. Like, I think this is you know, there's types of people who are very good at preparing. You know, like the equivalent of like the human equivalent of like squirrels putting away their nuts for the week for the winter. And as someone who like tries to be like that as best I can, like I'm in this little bit of a pit because, like, you know, I cannot prepare. I have absolutely no knowledge and not much control over what happens from now on. It's all down to the discretion of some individuals who can cause an outsized negative impact. You know, like that's the same thing I was talking about. Like, why I don't like tipping being a must. It's because, like, yeah, your customers are not all great. Some of them might be good enough, but you can't trust every customer to be good enough to provide you. You know, like, you can't trust every person. You can trust people. You know, I'd say you can trust individual people. You can trust persons, but you can't trust people. Maybe might be a good way to put that. Hi, Tocat. I'm a pretty new subscriber. I don't want to take the risk of a house fire, so I did the smart thing and subbed. Hey, thank you, Miss Swansea. Also, I think I missed your tip. Django, not Mango. You should do a stream reacting to your first 10 Let's Plays to see how far you've come. Honestly, doing reaction streams seems like it doesn't fit with my style. Like, I think that would be fun to do. Maybe we could do it several of these streams. But like, it doesn't seem to fit what I currently do. Like, you know, like, I like the idea of reaction stuff. I just don't know how I'd make reacting to myself that interesting. Especially, like, 10 episodes. It's like, we're talking, like, hours worth of content. Am I the only one who has feel-good playlist for depressing content less than 5 minutes, says Gucci Gay? I hope those 5 minutes make you feel better. Problem solved, just put your nuts away for the winter. Exactly. You know what, chat? If your nuts are out this winter, put them away. No one wants to see your nuts. Make sure they are away all winter, and you two will have a good day. I feel like reaction videos are too monetizable for a stream. Has to be a video. Yeah, right. That's another consideration. You know, isn't that something interesting about streams? Like, I totally think this a lot. I'm not gonna pretend I don't. The idea that, like, some things, like, I'm not gonna waste that on a stream. There's big video money being missed otherwise. You're not exactly a reaction video kind of guy, I don't think, says this girl, Jay. See, right, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Even if it is my lack of ability to do something. Oh, Jesus. Things get scary fast, huh? But yeah, right. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for the tip. Vitalini Surface. Main character name, Vital Inni and Serosifis. Oh, you have, like, two names you use for characters in role-playing and or other games. One is Vitalini, and one is Serosifis. Like Sith, like the Star Wars. But yeah, new potential channel, Toycat Reacts. You know, I feel like I've been doing YouTube too long, because every single time someone points to, like, a type of video I can make, I'm like, oh, I remember when that was a huge trend. The reaction video trend was crazy, because people would literally just watch a video and then smile along with it. And it seemed like it was dumb, but, like, people loved it because it was like, I don't know what emotions I'm meant to feel when I watch a video. I want to see someone get excited when they hear about this. I know, it was very bizarre when it was around, I guess. And the problem with rehashing the past is it distracts you from time you can spend on the future, says Jeff Shannon. See, that's deep right there. It's totally true, too. I mean, I make a video a day. If I make a video rehashing the past, that's a video I can't spend making in the future. Wait, you know what? You get what I'm saying. I said it terribly, but it was a valid point, I think, before I messed it up. Out the loop, why the large tunnel? Just cuz. You know what? I think just cuz is a better explanation than what I actually am doing the large tunnel for, so that might be the best way to take it, Jim. That might be the best way to take it. I just watched one of your old videos. I can't believe you were 13 when you filmed it. Wait, I don't think I have a video from when I was 13. That'd be 12 years ago, right? I don't think I have a video that old. Oh no, June 5th, 2009. Yeah, Jesus. No, they're unlisted. My oldest video that's public is a Super Crazy Guitar Maniac Deluxe Free video from 2010. So that's 11 years ago. I would have been 14. Wow. Yeah, that's basically not even 13. And then my first, like, Oh yeah, I've got a lot of interesting videos in here, huh? I made a 3-minute video telling people how to get all the titles, and it's just scrolling down the wiki page. Oh, that's good. Man, my old videos are so wacky. Do you wanna? Okay, wait, chat. Can I show you a video? It's not public on the channel. Can I do this actually? I don't know that I can. Let's try anyway. You're not Toy Cat reaction videos, but on stream. Okay, so just click here and pray for the best. Okay, so I have to minimize this a little bit. Okay, let's just make this a little bit smaller. And then a little bit thinner too. So I got this video from, as you can see, 2010. And as you can, I just put it was probably my phone camera too. Yeah, it's my phone camera I just put facing the TV.
Okay, it's now.
As you can see, I don't wanna brag. Pretty good at recording quality.
Can you rate my video?
Yeah, that's good.
It's gonna be a knifing camping montage run.
This is like half my life ago, almost. Just under half my life ago now. 11 years is 12 and a half years. When I was 12 and a half, it was exactly midway through. People may or may not have found a secret older channel of yours. I mean, people can say that's my channel all they like, but I don't reckon there's an older channel of Toy Cats. I reckon it's all a lie designed to. No, I think that's pretty interesting that anyone found that really old channel, because it's like it's such an interesting story with that too, because I had a channel that got like 6, I want to say, maybe it was just 11 subscribers, but it had like over 10 subscribers bare minimum, and then like I couldn't find my way back into that account. I tried so many times. You sound southern in that video. I sound southern in that video, you reckon? Well, the way I see it, Mr. Creeper Exploder, I think that y'all misunderstanding what the South is. Really, the South is not a part of America. It's a state of mind, Conrad. South. Also, thank you, Scorpio Joe. That's a fun name. I like it. It's like you're a Scorpio, but you're a Scorpio Joe. Yeah, that's good. That's a name I'm on board with. Okay, I'm gonna do these last ones as slabs too now. I leave for 30 seconds in Toy Cats in his American accent. The American accent always comes back. The American accent never truly leaves. Also, thank you, Mr. MR. Wait, MR is already Mr. You're not. Thank you, MR person. Where'd I put my? Oh, it's right over there. I'm so dumb. Okay, let's make another stack of stairs. That's probably enough for now. Then let's make a bunch of slabs. We don't need to do it this way, but guess we're gonna anyway. I have to go, but I hope the stream is a fun time. Thank you, Pluto. You're one of the delights to see every stream. You're not overly needy, overly pushy. You just say fun things, and I wanna mention that I value you for that thing. We all need to know that channel now. Oh, the only reason I don't like the chat, like, I have no issues with the channel being out there, but if there's something like super private on it, it's like, oh god, I can't fix that. It's like permanently stuck out there, you know. Like probably the most embarrassing thing I can think of is I got really into. Let's call it an MLM. I got really into one of those, but like not one where you pay. Like just it was like a free thing. It was like you know, I don't want to explain it too much actually, but like almost all of those videos have been removed because promoting MLMs on YouTube is actually not okay. So that's how you know it's a good sign when you can delete the channel. I can't delete a channel that I don't have access to. One sec, I'm gonna find the channel real quick. Oh wow, it has a lot of subscribers. Oh, because people found the channel. It doesn't have a lot of subscribers because anyone's in there. Yeah, these be old videos, huh? These be old videos. Okay, let's see who's found this recently. Oh, it's because I referenced it in the third channel. Okay, it's fine. I've given it out already. I'm gonna quit. You know, now I'm worried. Like I spend my life worrying about people finding weird things. Do. Okay, yeah, we're good. There's nothing huge in here that I wouldn't expect. So let's see if anyone. Okay, I love Toy Cat. This is too much for me. Yeah, this is my secret is friends. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so the channel's Toycat360. If you want to look at it with me, you can. It's right here. I'm always worried, like, oh god, what's gonna show up? This is my channel from 2007. As you can see, 12 years ago. This video here is halfway through my life ago. As you can see, the settings. Oh wait, you can't see it. It goes up to 144p. I got this nice video. I have to mute it because it's music. But look at this quality. Yeah, Toycat knows what he's done. Yeah. I like people. Some people don't believe because like obviously when you do anything that people will pay money. But when you do okay, so I make videos and I feel like YouTuber. In fact, this is like fact, at least in the UK. It's like one of those. Instead of dreaming of being like a celebrity or a footballer, being a YouTuber is like a thing a lot of people, like young children, dream of being now. And so when you have like a highly sought after profession, it's like, yeah, well you can say you're doing it because you love it or you like, but we know you're doing it because you desperately crave the attention, or whatever it is. But in this case, it literally is like, you know what? In this case, it literally is just, I really enjoy showing my game. Like, when people watch you play games in real life, it's one of the best feelings. I don't know why. It's dumb that I enjoy that. And then also, like, combine that weird, like, desire I have for education. I don't know why I love telling people dumb facts, but that's what I like too. And then you get this YouTube channel. It's very bizarre, but that's how it be. And in 2007, there was literally no way of making money on gaming videos. Like somewhere in 2008, I want to say, maybe you could. Like some channels, machinima, blah 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 blah. But when I didn't even know gaming channels existed. I was just like, I want to share with people my Guitar Hero, you know, craziness. It's like, have you watched Death Note? I have watched Death Note. Hope that it was actually around about the time we started this channel that I watched Death Note. I remember I was playing RuneScape, watching Death Note in one side and like fletching bows in the other side or something like that. It was a lot of fun. It was like those were the teenage years. Just had nothing. Yeah, I have fond recollections, is what I'm trying to say here, in too many words. Okay, let's go. Let's place these half slabs down. Yeah, I think we're gonna basically finish the tunnel today. RuneScape OMG. Yeah, every now and then I play RuneScape on this channel. People are like, you should do that more. And I'm like, I just don't have the time. I started watching your second channel recently. Good videos, by the way. Just curious what got you into making geography content, says Jet Li. Hey, thank you for the, if I'm not mistaken, Taiwanese dollar, new Taiwan dollars, right? NT. That's my guess. Thank you very much, Jet Li. I like, again, I feel like there's so many lucky breaks in how I became a, like, I mean, like, I guess that's not a lucky break because, like, that's more of a hobby than a, you know, like a career or anything. But literally, when I was in college, there was a dude who liked geography stuff, and so I'd show him on Google Maps, like, some weird stuff I found, he'd be like, oh, that's cool, man. And, so one day I just decided to make a video rather than share it with him. You know, like, he enjoyed it, so I shared it on the internet. And it was such a, like, it's such a lazy type of video that no one would ever consider making, because, like, I'm just looking around Google Maps showing people. You've gained 52 subscribers, maybe you should promote your main channel here too. Wait, guys, have you heard about this channel called, wait, I'm gonna quickly, let's see how many subscribers we can get from this one. Have you heard about this great channel called IBX Toy Cat? IBX Toy Cat. IBX TOYCAT. I upload videos there even now. Right now I've got 1,653,470 subscribers. Wouldn't it be nice if we had more than that though? Actually, wait. I think my stream tells me how many people are subscribed. Oh, it doesn't till the end. You know. Well, anyone, if I can get 52 subscribers for my long dead 2007 channel, I should be able to get 50 subscribers on this one. I hope. Toy Cat Philosophy is why I watch these streams, lol, says Krabby Kitty. You know what? You don't want to hear that. What you want to hear is, well, his pickaxe is 80% dead, says Avery Miles. Is this 80% dead to you? But yeah, I just got the orange square skin from the marketplace by tapping it and not buying it. Is this intentional? Yeah, it's just a freebie. We went for the 4J style of just give people stuff, let people pay for more stuff if they really want to. Don't know if that's smart business or not, but I don't really care. But by the way, a lot of people, we just hit, if I'm not mistaken, it was a big number. Let me show you. We just hit 800 ratings on the Let's Play, and that was nice to me. So also, you know, if you are already subscribed to IBX Toy Cat but want to do something similar, then rate the Let's Play world. I don't think I'm not allowed to tell you to rate it 5 stars, but in good faith, I'll say rate it what you think it's worth. Also, hey Toy Cat, have you ever considered your receding hairline? I have a friend who has a receding hairline, like a real bad one. And like, so as a result, I just assume my hairline isn't receding. But like, when you look at Elon Musk, you can see that like, there are solutions to it out there. And then I feel like, you know what? Just gotta make sure I have Elon Musk money by the time it becomes my problem. Oh god, we got a huge issue here, huh? Okay, there we go. Just all the way in. And nice. Just like that, we finished the bottom of the tunnel. I think I'm gonna have it like slowly unsheath on all sides, so it'll be more on the bottom than the top. You know, like kind of like a straw. Wait, I've got a straw right here. Do you see how a straw at the end, it's like way... You see how a straw ends like that? I'm gonna try and end the tunnel this way now. That's my big plan. I rated 5 stars. Thank you, Jackie Ann. I appreciate it. If everyone rated 5 stars, we'd be better. Scorpy Joe says, any updates on Longboy? I don't know what the current shipping dates are, but they're coming up soon, right? They're coming up real soon. I'm excited for all of you. Gonna begin one of these. So, Cat, why not make a video or stream where you attempt to drain the horsey with sponges, or at least a very large portion?
I used to watch my brother play Minecraft when we were kids. I got into Minecraft YouTube in an attempt to recapture the nostalgia. Thanks for being my internet big brother.
Thank you. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Did I took the first one I took as little brother. For no good reason. I always assume when girls talk about their brothers, it's a little brother. And like that. So that threw me off. Wow. Internet big brother. I watch you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I don't know what I'm going with that. But I think that'd be your internet Santa Claus. But no, I'm glad that you get the same vibe. Lizzie S. Like I said, that's like the vibe, the feeling, the what I was going for. Like, isn't it cool? I like the idea of like, yeah, it's like watching someone play, except a tiny bit different. And I'm glad that anyone can get that from it. Also, so just the corner of this, it's like we're gonna go up like that. And so if it's up at a pretty consistent rate though. So yeah, we'll go diagonally. Every time we go to the right, we'll go 2 blocks less. So like there, and then 2 blocks less, etc., etc. But no, Lizzie's, as you are definitely known, not Lizzie S. It's really interesting because one of the things about like, call it art, but like putting something into the world, you don't get to determine how it's received by people. You can only determine what you put into it. You know, like you can see. Oh god. It's what you get out of something is more important than what someone puts into it. In my opinion, that's my interpretation of the whole like death of the author versus the other interpretation of that world. But okay, god, this is annoying. But it's always so interesting when it's not that way. When it's like, oh yeah, actually, the exact same thing you were putting into it is what someone got out of it. Because it's kind of unexpected. Like you don't expect those things to line up perfectly. And so it's kind of cool that it did, in my opinion. Okay, so this goes to there. Yep. And then we go 2 blocks less. And so on and so forth. Token, I've had to buy your Let's Play map 5 times, so I've given you 25 stars. Does that count as rents? Okay, what situation has led to you having to buy the Let's Play 5 times? Like, oh god, what justification is there possibly for that? Like, do you have lots of accounts, maybe? You know, I'm a little lost on how that could be. But no, yeah, I'm very appreciative, if a little confused. Okay, so this goes like this. This starts there, and then like halfway up, we'll go in. Oh, what even is halfway up something like this? I guess in the 4th block, we'll go into here. Okay, we'll do that on the other side, and we'll see if it looks like a straw. If it doesn't, we can just go a little bit further out. But yeah, oh god, rents. Oh no, wrong message. Oh god. The elf might be dead, but some people out there will see their work as they do. Yeah, it is always so interesting that, like, when someone puts pen to paper, when someone tries to put something down into a... Wait, why is this so much longer on this side than on that side? Wait, what has gone wrong here? Did I mess something up? Nope, not that I can see. Huh. Why is it such a different length? Oh, this one started a few blocks further in for no good reason. Okay. I made a second account, non-beta, so I could play with them. Okay, my kids both got kicked out, brought the map, logged in, had to... So, man, 5 times, I will have to say. That is the most I've heard of anyone buying the map, so... You might be the proud owner of the most copies of the Let's Play. And I'm happy for that. You know, the real reason there's a spike in my sales every weekend is, like... people like you being like, you know what? Darn, gotta buy another copy. You know what? The only thing better than a copy of the Let's Play World is 2 copies. And I'm glad you can see that. Oh god, it's so scary coming down here every time. So Kat, do you ever become depressed? I think it's sad that the state of the world is that it would be very bizarre if I didn't, right? It would be a weird thing if I was like, yeah, no, never get sad. You do? What's the scoop there? Bud? Pal? Friend? Amigo? Okay, so 2 blocks and everything. That's easy enough to manage. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 2 more blocks here, I guess, as well. And then there we go. Boom. We got our sharp straw look going on. And then we'll do the same... Oh, God. Gets a little bit harder because I've already got this here. So this comes out a bunch. You know, it's still not matching up right. Oh no, it's matching up perfectly. We're fine. So have this because rip my tablets as just for comments. Thank you very much. Also 6 months of depression for me. I think it's either a sad question into our... But I think rather than being like, I have been depressed, blah, 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 blah. To me, again, this is bad advice and people hate to give on the internet. This is not advice that I am recommending for everyone. But it's always like, okay, what's your route out then? And like that's the hardest thing, like the most brutal thing about it all is that the very thing, you know, like a healthy mind is probably required to, you know, like a lot of determination, willpower, and a, you know, healthy outlook is required to get out of depression. But depression takes those very things away from you, and that's one of the ultimate cruelties to me of the whole thing. It's like, yeah, well, it doesn't just magically happen, huh? And that's why it's like a recurring cycle for so many. That's why, like, to some people it becomes like a tenet of their personality, which I don't think is necessarily healthy, but it's reality, whether it's healthy or not, right? Okay, so we need sand. Do I have sand? I do have sand. It's not enough sand, but we'll work with it. When you send 100 messages and Toycat sees none of them, says Lord Kermit. There's a good chance I saw them, but I can't respond to every message, as I'm sure you're aware. Just by the law of, like, statistics. Or by the law of, like, how many things I can respond to in a minute and how many messages I get in a minute. Toycat, I would donate my 100, but my mum won't let me, says Exploding Creep. If you are underage in a position where it's not your money to give, or even like, you know, like someone else really doesn't recommend it for you, totally saying back them up. You know, I'm all good without. Don't worry, you don't have to. Whenever you're all good later in life, you can support all your favorite internet creators then, but you don't need to do it now. Also, that was Lord Kermit's second message, so that's so funny to me. Like, the sort of person, like I don't know why it's, to me, every single time I read someone being like, I make so many messages and never get a response. It's like, imagine being that level of, I can only say conceited, right? Like, to lack the understanding that a world exists outside of you, and I almost want to blame it on the people and be like, yeah, you know, how do you not understand? But I think it literally is that some people do, you know, like, call it single child syndrome, but like, whatever it is. Like, some people do exist in environments where it's like, yeah, why would they ever learn that other people exist? When would that come up? Why would that come up? It wouldn't. It's a trick question. But I feel like that's a problem-filled idea. You know, like, you know, is anyone really responsible for their actions? Is the problem you get with that, Lena Fort? Like, if I murder someone, is that my fault? Or is it because I was right? You know, like, I've been watching You Again recently. Good TV show. If you like being in the mind of
What makes you happier? People watching your videos for your thoughts/takes or for the crazy Minecraft projects? Of course, I am Welsh and watch for both. Smile.
By the way, Jonas A, speedrunning Minecraft Education Edition might be a really fun idea. Like, there's an Education Edition toggle you can do in the main game. If I could come up with, like, enough interesting things to do for it, that might be a really good idea. By the way, let's quickly take a look at our tunnel. Chat, do you like the way this looks, or do you think I need to, like... Yeah, that looks like a straw to me. On the bottom, it looks a bit weird. But otherwise, I think it looks pretty good, huh? Yeah, I think we need to, like, extend it a little bit on all the sides. But otherwise, we got something here, right? We got something. I don't know what the something is, but it's good. But, Anna is loading. To answer your question, it's really hard because I would prefer people watch me for me, because me is something I can always provide, whereas Minecraft is going to fade in and out of relevancy, reality, interest in your life. Whereas I hope that you know, if you like me, I hope that's a thing. I can provide me until there is no more me to give. And at that point, I won't need to provide me anymore because, whatever, you get what I'm saying. So it's a little bit, people who like me for me provide me the job security I oh so desperately crave. But people who like me for my Minecraft provide me with, like, the, you know, like, one of the scary things. So streams like this, you probably, like, it's just kind of a fact of given. Like, if you're watching this stream, you probably already like Mr. IBX Toycat. You know, I said subscribe earlier, and I went from 1,653,470 subscribers up to 487. And actually, most of those subscribers didn't probably come from me saying that. They came from somewhere else on my channel. Oh, I already had. You know, I need to place a lot more blocks there. Okay, I've got 4 stacks, so you know, we can work this out. It'll be fine. Let's go like an extra 2 blocks out and see if that improves things. Thank you so much, Fox Ops. Do you enjoy spending your time building a bunch of stuff? Yeah, that's why I do it, Mr. Fox Ops. I don't know why that is, but that is totally a thing. Also gonna fight the Google moderator team. Did you get another one of your messages deleted by them? You know, I wonder what that even is. Like, is there actually someone from Google? Like, there isn't, but like, do they want to imply there's something like that? Hey, you're at 1.65. When did that happen? According to, I think it was a few days ago. I don't know. It's a nice little development. Hope we can have many more of those in the future. Okay, 1, 2, and then we go 1, 2 there. There we go. And from this one, we'll do it the other way around. We'll start at the top, and then work our way out, huh? Easy enough thing to do. Okay, this is why we don't start from the top. I always forget. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we go 1, 2, 1. All I said was definitely looks like something. Yeah, you know what? You commenting on my Minecraft builds that way, pretty inappropriate. Gladstone at Google is removing your messages right there. But yeah, I find a map, play an education dish city map, and be last man alive. Because how many more physics there are? Says Cool Gamer. I have no idea what I just read there. I actually really like the idea of like beating Minecraft in the education edition. If anyone has like a good idea, I don't think these are evenly spaced, or is it just different amounts of stairs? What makes Education Edition different enough that I could make an interesting... You know, in terms of survival, what makes it different enough that that would be an interesting thing? Also, you're getting a beard, says nice YT. Hi. I am getting a beard. Do you want to see it, chat? I bet you don't, but that's why you can anyway. Yeah, look at this delightful beard. No, my face razor is it's like... It got really... I realized I'd been using it for so long and I was like, it's like a lot of effort to use. And the duller a blade gets, the more dangerous it gets. And I was like, you know, let's avoid this pain. And so I did. Speedrunning all the balloons. I have no idea what those balloons... You know, I need to just like load it up, I guess, and give it a little bit of a whirl. Hold up, this man's been doing a lot lately. Also, Education Edition has weird chemistry add-ons, camera of quirk stuff. Yeah, I know it has a lot of quirky add-ons for creative. I don't know about survival, though. Oh, also, yeah, it's one... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. My stream crashes a lot, it seems. I don't know why it does it so much, but it hurts. And we're better, now it's good. Yes, the stream is back, that's right. We've just got to wait for my webcam. And we're here. Or are we? Isn't it so bizarre that it starts like this? Like in a weird box on both sides? And then it just magically gets better. Good evening, Internet. I spoke about the beard too much. And that's on me, really. That's on me. Man, I'm looking at my face for the first time in a while. Let's look at Toycat's face together. Let's do it. What's with that forehead? There's like an indent there. I can't feel it. I can only see it. I've got a lot of those, huh? What's the scoop there? They're like full-on indents. Have I had these for a while, or am I like slowly dying? I've been healing really slowly from everything recently. Like I've had this toe injury for like days. And now I spot some holes in my head. You know, it's getting real suspicious. It's getting real suspicious. Anyway, so hello, I'm RBX Toycat. I live stream Minecraft sometimes. Isn't it crazy how we're all slowly dying? Okay, so we just place a few more blocks everywhere. Huh, I wonder how we got... Oh, I see how we got here. So we just have to remove this block. And then place a bunch of other blocks. Yeah, place more blocks here. Oh god. And then there we go. Hey, we did it. Okay. So now when we look at it, it should look fine. I mean, something's off. I can't tell you what. Maybe I've just got to get the perfect angle. But something is off. You know what? We did our best, and that's what matters, really. But yeah, no offense, you have a huge forehead. Do I have a huge forehead? Never considered that. But yeah, I had a good little live stream today. I feel like they've been getting shorter It's something I'm not actively aiming for them to be shorter. It has been an accidental, like, you know what? When we're done, we're done. So Cat discovers the concept of scars 2021. I don't think I had scars there before though. So like I've just found out I have, you know what, whatever. I think I'm dying slowly. The worst bit about if it turns out you are dying when you suspect you are, is you don't get to do like a smug I told you so, because you're dying and you don't get to feel, you don't get to be like, yeah, that's so great. But yeah, I'm gonna record a little clip here for something. And it'll be great. Don't think about beards from now on. I'm gonna think about my beard. All I like, thank you very much. Forehead holes. Great stream. Thank you very much, forehead holes. But no, thank you everyone for coming along today. IBX Chess Cat, Artosk Plague Doctor, Chaos Gamer, Cancerous Attitude. Thank you for existing. It means a lot to me. Unless you don't exist, in which case, thank you for, I don't know, existing in the ethereal sense of that word. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn on my webcam and we're going to finish up another video. Okay, here it is after another 3 hours and... wait. Okay, here it is after another 2 streams and over 3 hours of placing sandstone, plus the hours it took to mine that sandstone. We now have a second tunnel. This one's made of sandstone, and I just really love, I can't get over this. The way they connect together, I just enjoy that for reasons I can't fully describe. And it's nice, right? I've got some overworld inside my end in the form of these giant tunnels that go on as far as the eye can see. And by the eye, I mean realm's render distance. It could be infinite for all we can tell. But you know what? Just leaving this open to the void, it doesn't seem good enough. And that's why I want to do one last thing here. There you go. You got to see some Minecraft video being made. Now we have to rename that file. What do we call this one? This is the Every Dimension project. Every Dimension 6. Nice. Okay, and I think that's everything. We're all dying with how these last couple of years have gone. Yeah, I've never seen a... I mean, actually, I was going to make a thing like, we've never seen society sacrifice its young for its... But interestingly enough, I guess that's how every generation goes. There's a big event like this that makes you go, huh, yeah, guess they really will throw the lives at a wall. But then it makes you feel like, you know what, one day I'll be on the side of things where they're throwing people's lives to save mine. And that's nice. That's like, you know, it's something to look forward to, isn't it? Also, isn't it interesting if you put anything in there, it will do the little arrow? Why can't I cut the bread into long bread? That's all I'm saying. I just think we should be able to do that. I'm sad we cannot choose to do that. What I'm not sad about, though, is this live stream ending, because everything ends one day. I like these, like, vaguely dark overtones I keep having to everything I say. That's how all my streams should be. Vaguely dark overtones. But, yeah, if you want to see more of this, then come back later. By later, I mean tomorrow, maybe. I'm not sure. I want to do the stone thing now, actually. You know what? Is the stone tunnel finished? It basically is. We just got to have, like, a little end cap, I guess. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Just, like, one last big stone wall. Actually, it should be made out of something else, like cobblestone. What? You know what? Chat, if I'm going to have, like, a big finish, like, think of it like the end of a roll. Should I make it? What? Help me pick right now, actually. I'm going to do this some other time. But what should go... Oh, I hate you so much. What should go right over here at the end? Should it be stone, like the rest of the tunnel? Should it be stone bricks? Cobblestone? Yeah, what do you think it should be? I could use netherrack, but we're going a little bit excessive if we do that. Glass. Oh, I like glass, but I want it to be like... Huh, actually, yeah, I could... You know what? Glass is not a bad idea. Like a stained glass, maybe. Yeah, that's a fun idea. You know, glass it is. Glass it is. I know that wasn't one of my options, but you know what? I'm bad at options. Today we learned. So I'm going to take this out. Oh, good. I've got so many miscellaneous chests, shulker boxes that need to be sorted. Going to take this out. Going to go back to the overworld, and it's going to be good. Rainbow stained glass. You know what? No rainbow stained glass. I don't support rainbows. You ever think about how it's just a weather pattern? And it's like, wow, why do we give that weather pattern so much appreciation? Some person had to invent red, and we're like throwing their work out the window just to reward rain and sun at the same time? No, that's not okay. But yeah, thank you for watching this live stream, because I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.